Hello everyone, I'm here to do a reading. This is going to be for the full moon in Gemini, which is going to be taking place December 8th. That's Thursday. So, of course, the moon represents the emotions, instincts, and habits. Okay. And of course, Gemini, it's the twins. This could represent duality, symbolically represented by the opposition of masculinity and femininity, or mortality and divinity. Okay. So let's take a look and see what's going on. All right. And not necessarily what's going on. We want to know what the lesson for the full moon in Gemini will be. What is the lesson? What are we needing to learn? Okay. And traditionally, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. All right. So let's see. What is our lesson for the full moon in Gemini? Full moon in Gemini. And Mercury represents communication, intellect, reason. Okay, what is our lesson for the full moon in Gemini? Okay. All right, we got justice here. Justice. So we're being called to create balance and order. Okay. All right. There could be something that's out of balance. Oh gosh, my dryer. There could be something that is out of balance here. Okay, in your life. It could be within you, around you. All right, but there's definitely a need to create balance. Also liberating yourself. Okay, you could have been silenced or trapped in some type of way, and you're being encouraged to liberate yourself. All right, and of course, always do what's right for yourself, of course, for your highest good and those involved. All right. What else am I seeing here? Libra. Okay. All right, it's just popped out. Oh, goodness. 3 of Swords. The Lord of Sorrow. So I feel like some of you are needing to liberate yourself from some type of sorrow or some type of pain here. I was hearing you sat and sulked long enough. This is for some of you, not all of you. Okay. So this is a call for you to liberate yourself or release yourself from a very difficult mindset or difficult situation. Some of you could be in a third-party situation or dealt with a third-party situation. Okay. And you're called to tap into this justice energy, stand up for yourself, be your own advocate. Okay? I was hearing turning the tables here. There's a need to turn the tables. All right? I was hearing also the lesson to learn is that for some of you, justice is actually being served for you. Someone may have done you wrong or hurt you or hurt someone you may know. Okay, someone close to you. I was hearing a sibling, something like that. Friend. Could have been you or whatever, but justice will be served here. Wow, this just popped out. We have the Chariot. If you can see that. I know my lighting's a little bit off here. All right, the Chariot. This is moving forward. This is overcoming challenges. I was hearing fighting for yourself, fighting for what you believe in. Okay. And I meant to mention, this is Saturn and Libra. So you could have a Saturn and Libra placement. You're also being encouraged to learn from your pain, learn from your sorrows. There's some type of wisdom to be gained here with the 3 of Swords. Wisdom from pain, a lesson from pain. I was getting a vision of someone putting their hand on the stove, and the stove was hot. Okay, all right. This is moving forward. All right, moving forward. This is getting on the same page with someone as well. I was hearing compromise. All right. For some, it's an energy of maybe it's very painful to compromise with someone. But I was hearing this is the right thing to do. This is for some of you, not all of you. Okay. You're encouraged to get in the driver's seat. Okay. You're encouraged to get in the driver's seat. Or like I said, it may be a call to compromise, especially if you're dealing with others. You're in maybe partnership with someone. Okay, partnerships, relationships as well. Three of Swords keeps calling me back. There's some type of pain. I feel like this is a past pain, all right? Or a pain that you could be experiencing. But for the past pain, people, you're encouraged to release this, to leave this behind. I was hearing let go and let God. Learn from this experience and move forward. I was hearing divine order, divine timing. Maybe I need to trust in divine order, divine timing. All right. We have the Emperor. Aries energy, fiery energy. This is taking back control over your life. I feel like the Chariot really complements the Emperor. Okay. I was hearing I called the shots. So for some of you, maybe a call for you to take back control over your life. It's getting back into that driver's seat. It's focusing on the solutions instead of the obstacles, and instead of focusing on what happened or what could have been. This is moving forward. This is on to the next. All right. On to the next, moving forward. Okay. I was hearing I'm showing gratitude. Okay, for some of you need to maybe show more gratitude. Some of you have been through some shit. Okay, and you need to be proud of where you're at in this current space and time. Those of you who have fought, I see here. Those of you who have a warrior spirit, I see you here. Okay? Those of you who did not give up on yourself. Those of you who did not give up on the mission, the purpose. There is someone here as well, a very strong person here. Okay. I was hearing that for some of you, this could be your divine counterpart. I was hearing been through the ringer. Maybe you've been through the ringer. Okay. But here you stand, or here this person stands. Okay, we have the Star card. So this is healing taking place. This is, I was hearing transformation, recuperation as well, healing. You're encouraged to heal. There is something that had taken place maybe in your recent past or around this time, okay, where it destroyed you. It created some type of shock. It changed things. And now this is the calm after the storm. This is a time to heal. This is also a time to learn from your experience. This is Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. All right. I was also hearing learning from others. Okay, I was hearing learning from the collective. You know, Aquarius is like the collective. So during this full moon in Gemini, it's a call for you to learn from the collective, maybe learning from other people's experiences. I'm hearing you're not the only one. I was hearing the observer. Maybe you're needing to observe more. All right. What else? Give me 3 more cards here. 3 more cards for the collective. 3 more cards. Ooh, these wanted to flip over, but they didn't pop out, so... Alright, so we have the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Sun. That is beautiful. So 7 of Wands, the Lord of Courage. Alright. You're encouraged to stand strong. You're encouraged to have courage to face your fears, to have courage to overcome the sorrow, the pain that you have experienced. Okay? The offenses that were done against you. Okay? Maybe you've hurt someone. Okay? Maybe you need to have courage to forgive yourself, or maybe have courage to learn from your situation. All right? Some of you are encouraged to create healthy boundaries as you begin to heal. Because I feel like a lot of you are wanting to heal from your situation. You're wanting to move into a position of exaltation where you're feeling like you're on cloud 9, where you're also feeling as though you're above your woes and above your challenges and your adversity. Like you're above that. You want to be in a position of exaltation. Okay? You want to be above the BS, everything that you've experienced. Okay, so maybe a call for some of you to create some boundaries so you can reach that. I was hearing reaching the pentacle. You're at the pentacle. Okay, instead of exaltation, or maybe it's exaltation. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of messages here. Okay, yeah, so definitely some healing needs to take place here. All right, and some healthy boundaries. All right. Courage is definitely needed here to move forward. It's going to take a lot of your courage and your strength to overcome the pain that you have experienced. Okay. Some of you could be perceiving that people are going to hurt you. Like you just perceive that because you've been hurt in the past or you've been done wrong. Okay. And maybe you're needing to change that. Maybe you're needing to be or needing to see things from a higher perspective so you can get the clear picture, the bigger picture. Okay. All right. What else am I seeing here with the 7 of Wands? I feel like there's something else that wants to come out. Okay. Then we have the 6 of Wands. Okay. Which is, I believe, the Lord of Success or victory, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Give me a second. I need to see. That is. I always have to check because I was just learning the Lords. Yeah, so the Lord of Victory. So that's Jupiter and Leo. So you could have Jupiter and Leo placement. Okay, so I feel like once you actually liberate yourself and focus on healing from, your pain, your sorrows, things maybe that were done to you. Once you heal from that or begin that process, you're going to be victorious. Okay? But for some of you, you really have to like protect your energy in order to achieve this, because I feel like healing definitely needs to take place. But for some reason, it's really important for you to either liberate yourself from something, okay, release yourself from something, okay, or create some like healthy boundary, or a healthy boundary, like protect yourself from certain energies so you can begin to heal and focus on yourself. That's what I want to say. Okay, once you do that, you're going to be victorious. This is overcoming challenges. This is overcoming strife. You chose not to be a victim of your past or your circumstance. Okay, this is overcoming strife and moving towards victory. And then we end with the sun. So this is confirmation. I feel like a lot of you are going to be having a rebirth. Okay, like a spiritual rebirth, or this could be a rebirth with the state of mind. Okay, your state of mind. You have a renewed state of mind. Okay. You're not seeing things the same anymore, or you're encouraged to not see things the same anymore. Right? All right. And we have the Chariot, which is another 7, 2 number 7s here. So this is moving forward courageously. This is moving forward courageously. Some of you could be afraid to move forward. There's an energy of feeling like, oh, I'm missing out on something. Okay, and when you're in that energy, it can leave you feeling stagnant. It can leave you focusing on the issues instead of the solution. Okay. It can leave you out of balance. It can leave you pessimistic. Okay, it could leave you feeling like the cowardly lion. Okay, like you have the strength within you, but it's just something that's like holding you back for some of you. All right, and on the bottom of the deck we have the moon. Perfect timing here. This is emotions, instincts, our habits. It's bringing awareness to this. Do we have a habit of thinking negatively? Okay. Are we listening to our intuition? For some of you, you could be getting intuitive downloads here to change your situation, to change your perspective, or to maybe go in a certain direction. The question is, are you listening to that? Okay. And just bringing attention to our emotions. I know we don't have any cups here, but our state of mind can influence our emotions. For some of you, I'm very sorry, I ran out of space. And so I believe I was saying something about the state of mind, maybe a renewed state of mind. Okay. This is a new perception as well, I see here. Okay. What else am I getting? All right. And I'm going to be using the secret language of animals. Okay, the 8th card. Spirit's asking me to choose the 8th card for collective. 8th card. Oh, geez. 8th card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll also be using the Personal Power Oracle deck. So we have Caribou, Perseverance, Resourcefulness, Movement, and Determination. That's beautiful. Okay. So the message here. There's a season for all things, a time to be alone, a time to come together, a time for stillness, a time for movement and committed action. The richness of life is found in the balance, and Caribou brings this gift. Caribou's message is to trust the cycle of your own seasons, honoring the full expression of who you are. When it's time to rest, give yourself the gift of true self-care and rejuvenation. Nurture yourself until your cup is full and naturally flowing over. When it is time to move, let your action rise from a deeper inner calling. Move with great trust and commitment, knowing that you will reach your goal. You are capable of far more than you realize. Caribou brings great strength, resourcefulness, and resilience to your path. Know that you have within you all that you need to move through whatever apparent obstacle may rise to meet you. The path may not unfold exactly as you imagined it, but with each challenge embrace comes the discovery of new gifts, resources, and aspects of yourself that you would otherwise not have known you have. Once awoken, these gifts are yours to keep and share for all seasons to come. This is the gift of Caribou, to activate the hidden gifts and infinite resources available to you by embracing the path that calls for your full expression. Caribou balances time and quiet, solitude, and time of great collaboration with the herd. Now may be a time for you to step up as a leader and to powerfully include others in your journey. I love that. The leader here with Emperor. Caribou gift is to lead by example. Inspire others into action by moving into inspired action yourself. The only obstacle that could get in your way is locking horns with others. Stand your ground, but walk in peace and seek always to embrace the higher path that honors all. Life is movement. Embrace the seasons of your soul. In stillness and movement, in silence and expression, in solitude and togetherness, I honor the seasons of my soul. I love that. And, we're talking about compromising. It may be a call for you to compromise instead of locking horns with other people, and it could be the battles of the intellect. It is Gemini, the battle of the minds, who's right, who's wrong, or internal battle. It's the twins. Sometimes the twins work very well together. They can move forward together, or sometimes they're punching and knocking each other out, okay? And then you have a conflict. So imagine that happening within you in your internal world, okay? Okay. All right. And for some of you, it could be that you have a moon in the 3rd house, in Gemini. So maybe you're experiencing this. All right. That inner conflict. Your twins fighting. All right, so we're going to pick the 3rd card from the Personal Power Oracle, because the 3rd house belongs to you, Gemini. All right, but this is a collective reading, okay? So let's see here. What do we got? We have I am unbreakable. Wow. I am unbreakable. Look at that. So she has a prosthetic. All right, I am unbreakable. Okay, so maybe you need to see yourself as unbreakable. You've been through some challenges. You've been through some sorrow and some pain, okay? It's very evident here for some of you guys. So see yourself as unbreakable. Your challenges, your adversities, okay? Your obstacles, they do not break you. It just makes you stronger. Yes, you have some bumps and bruises. Maybe you've lost some people along the way, or lost a piece of yourself along the way. But it doesn't make you less whole, okay? I was hearing you gained experience. All right. This is the 14th card. Let me see what the book says. Is there anything else I'm getting? All right. I was hearing you will not break me. And it could be your situation, your circumstance that maybe feels like you're going to be broken. Okay. You may perceive yourself as broken because of what you've been through. Okay. But looking at the star card, this is a healing card, definitely a healing, rejuvenating card. So maybe by taking the step towards healing, you would then see yourself as unbreakable. You will see yourself as, yes, I've been through some things, but I've freed myself from this and I began to heal. Okay? With healing, there's rejuvenation. There's rebirth as well. The star and the sun. I mean, these two cards are so powerful. Oh my God. This is really seeing your worth, seeing yourself as a star being, someone who is just, oh my God, otherworldly. And the ones who feel like they don't belong in this world, what did I want to say? Yes, the ones that feel like they don't belong in this world, they have it the worst, you know? And they're like literally, like they don't see, it's so crazy because they don't see their actual worth. They don't see how important they are as a human, as a being. They don't see their worth. It's like a lack of seeing that. I was hearing I can't relate. Yeah, I'm definitely talking to some star seeds out there. A lot of star seeds feel like they don't belong here just because of the cruelty and the shit that they've been through and that they're exposed to. Okay, but star seeds, okay, you're unbreakable. Okay, you're unbreakable. I'm definitely talking to some star seeds here with the star and the sun here. Absolutely. Okay. So this card says, I am unbreakable. Like a diamond, we must endure pressure and pain to become resilient. It may feel at times that we are given too much to handle, but I prefer to think life doesn't throw you anything you can't handle. If you are going through a difficult time, consider that it is in some way a learning lesson or a blessing in disguise. You are never broken. You are a diamond, my dear. Every painful experience you have endured has made you who you are today, not in spite of it, but because of it. Here are some journal prompts. What difficult experience has made you stronger? How many tough situations have you survived? Oh my God, I love that. Description. A woman stands on a prosthetic leg. We don't know how she got it. Rather than hiding it, she has chosen to embrace her prosthetic leg by decorating it. Keyword, unbreakable, resilience, survival. Oh, I love that. And I definitely see that you are a survivor, okay? I see some survivors out there. You've been through some shit for sure, and you didn't give up. You're recognizing you're unbreakable. You're persevering. All right. And it's so easy. Spirit was telling me it's so easy for some of you to get into a pessimistic mindset because of what you've been through. It's time to change that. It's time to free yourself, liberate yourself from the chains of pain, of despair, sorrow. Okay? For some of you, it will take some time, and it's okay as long as you continue to move forward towards healing, towards reclaiming your peace and joy and happiness again. Okay? So this is the end of the reading collective. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month. And God bless.